start?
I just started right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this, as unpopular as the opinion might be, I don't think Pokemon Go is a very good game. And you know what? The people who would say, oh, it's a mobile game, well, fucking bite me. Mobile games should be held to a better standard. End of discussion. Well, not the end of the discussion. You probably got something to say about that, but...
I think it's a good game. It's obviously got something going for it, being the most popular cell phone game ever.
Yeah, but is it something of substance or is it a novelty? Because, in my opinion, what's been carrying it this whole time is the novelty of, oh, I can have my own Pokemon adventures! Except for you're really just kind of walking around in preset locations over and over again, throwing imaginary Pokeballs at set Pokemon that are supposed to appear in those locations. It's kind of a neat concept. I just don't think in its current form it's great. It's okay. Now, if you want to argue about how good of an augmented reality game it is, then it's probably one of the best AR games available, mainly because there aren't that many around, and most of the ones that are kind of shit. But as far as games in general go, no, I don't think it's very good. I don't like how they do battling with like the gyms and shit. It's just... It's a fucking tap fest. That's all it is. The only thing that matters is tight matchup. Yeah, that's a very like it gives you like this very superficial like veneer of some kind of strategy or forethought put into Pokemon battling. And keep in mind, I say this as someone who kind of metagames the DS games. I like to battle online with the DS games. I don't go so far as to like, okay, these are the top Pokemon, this is the team I'm using. No, I still try to use my favorites, but I actually like put in some goddamn effort with using my favorites. I mean, hardly anybody would use a Nidoqueen in online battles right now. I would. I like Nidoqueen. It's a good enough Pokemon for me to use, but I'm still going to put everything I can into making it usable. I'm not just going, okay, I got 100 Nidoqueen, I'm going to go battle now. No, I'm not going to do that. That's something else I have a problem with in the game, with it just being like, you know, tap, 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 use super move, tap, tap, tap. You don't really have much choice in your moveset, if any at all. You really don't, so, I don't know, that just puts me off. I know, yeah, it's a cell phone game. Cell phone games should get better, they could be better, but they're just not. So why do you think it's good?
I mean, it's fun. Like, it doesn't have to have all this, like, intellectual thought behind it to be fun. It, like, you know, I could... If it's something I can spend hours doing just because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I think it kind of qualifies as being a good game. I mean, you see... Online, man, shit, half of my Twitter frickin' the people I follow on Twitter, like, all they're talking about, hey, I got a new fucking Pokemon, it's fucking fantastic. And, yeah, you know, you can go ahead and say it's, you know, fucking gimmicky, you can say it's fucking, like, just a temporary thing, but I mean, people are continuing to play. Like, if it was so gimmicky, I think people would have stopped playing by now. Especially with all the bullshit that was happening when it launched. Like, oh, hey, look, our servers are down. Our servers are up for 15 minutes every day. Oh, okay. I hope you catch something in that time frame. Log on, nothing there. Oh, well, fuck. I mean, and they've had a lot of problems because they didn't expect it to be such a big game. But I mean, honestly, all in all, it's a good game. Okay. Because people like it. It's fun.
Okay, I'll say this. Nintendo was brilliant in tapping the same market. Well, not really Nintendo. You can kind of say Nintendo. But they were brilliant in tapping the same market twice with the same franchise. Because, and also this has something to do with what you're talking about with how long people have stayed into it. It's mainly because of how huge that initial wave of Pokemon fans was from back in the early 90s. That's mainly who has been attracted to Pokemon Go. It's mainly people like, around our age, some a little bit older, some a little bit younger, but mostly people in our age group. And that's a huge mass of people, man. That's a massive amount of people, so I'm not surprised there's still a lot of people playing it. But at the same time, I don't think... I mean, it's going to dip into a lull right before they release the Johto Pokemon. And you know how the WoW expansions have, like, their, the peaks and troughs? I think that's what Pokemon Go is going to go through until they run out of generations of Pokemon to release. And then it's going to start to flatline. And, like I said, a novelty is not exactly a bad thing. It can still be fun and enjoyable. But how fun and how enjoyable and how good it is what I'm thinking of. And I think it's fun, kind of, but it's not great. It's the kind of thing I can do for maybe, like, I don't know, an hour and a half or so before I start to get a little bit bored of it. And I've already collected some of my favorite Pokemon in it. And, like, now, when I was trying to get a Pidgeot, I was really into the game because I just wanted Pidgeot. And after I got Pidgeot, like, now I'm a little less excited about it. Part of the reason is because I don't know where to get some of my favorite Pokemon, or the Pokemon I need to get my favorite, but that's not a huge deal. I mean, if I was putting together like some kind of team to battle with, I would just work with what I could get. But anyway, I'm digressing. I just don't think the game has much meat to it. Not as much as it could. But it can improve over time. I've heard they're going to add trainer battles to the game. And that could be a little more interesting. Now, I don't know how they're going to do trainer battles, because it would be murder if you had to, like, sync your phones up and battle in real time. I don't think that's what they're going to go for. Maybe what they could do... You know how they have, like, the Pokestops and the gyms and stuff right now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What if they had preset, like, trainer spots?
Trainer battle locations?
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Where you could just, like, leave a team of 6, and they could battle copies of your Pokemon team. That, I would think, would be kind of cool. Yeah, it still wouldn't change the fact that it's just tapping the screen to battle, but it would actually get me a little more interested in the game again. And that's fine. I guess at the end of the day, I don't know, I hold all games to the same standard, mobile and console and PC, and some people may disagree with that. I think Pokemon Go could have been better right out of the gate, but it's still got room for improvement, and it looks like they're actually trying to improve on it. So I guess my opinion right now is the game kind of sucks, but not too bad, and the future looks good. I don't know if they could improve the battle system or not without turning a lot of people off, though. Because it seems like a lot of cell phone gamers are the kind of people who just want to tap the screen anyway. No offense, cell phone gamers, but you fuckers know who you are.
I personally, I don't even like the battle system. I like the wandering system. Like, for me, the biggest deal was I found myself walking for an entire day, and I felt like that fat guy in Pokemon X. Like, I walked too far while chasing Pokemon. Cough. And, I also found myself in a private residence, which I wasn't aware of. Like, there was a massive sign. It was probably 12 foot by 12 foot. Super massive. Like, hey! We don't like pedestrians around here. This is a private community. I was like, stares down at my phone. There's an Omnimite around here somewhere, motherfucker. So, yeah, like, I'm, like, walking around. Yeah, it was just... Yeah, then I had, like, some, like, fat dude and a wife beater and, like, skivvies, like, run out. Excuse me! This is private property. I was like, oh, I am so sorry, but, sir, you have an Omnimite somewhere. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you catch the Omnimite, then you can go. And I was like...
Well, that was cool of him. Now, okay, even though I'm critical of the game, I will say that it has done quite a bit of good. With that, there are people who are actually kind of getting in shape and like getting down to a healthy body weight because of Pokemon Go. Don't get me wrong, I know people, if he watches this video, he knows who he is, who just cruise around in their vehicle looking for Pokemon the whole fucking time. But there's a lot of people who are getting healthy because of this game, and there are people who are actually like getting out and making new friends and shit because of this. And you know what? even though I may not think the game's very good, I'm happy with what it's done for some people. It's done some good in the world, so bravo! I applaud you, Pokemon Go and Niantic. Good job on that front. Now, another feature I wouldn't mind seeing in Pokemon Go. I don't know if they could do it, but maybe like add badges of some kind. Like have actual badge collecting as part of the game instead of like how it currently is. It's just the teams and they just like take over a gym and
build
just,
your
like,
own badge. Yeah, like the best of the best of the best. Build your own badge. Like top fucking 8 gym leaders in the world, some fucking ridiculous shit like that, or in the state, or some stupid shit.
It would be kind of cool if what if each I don't know how I should break this down. I guess just to keep things simple. Let's just say, like, each continent had its own, like, set of gyms and their own Elite Four. That'd be really fucking cool, if you ask me. And that would also be, like, an impossible goal for a lot of people to achieve, to get, like, all the badges and beat all the Elite Four. But it would be cool just to have it. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Yeah, that might be a problem.
Know, like... some of the facts that like I need you can't catch some Pokemon without being in certain areas, right? Like
yeah.
Mr. Mime is European exclusive because apparently people in Europe are creepy fucking mutes and shit like that. And Farfetch'd is Japan exclusive. I recently found out. I was a little disappointed about that because I wanted to Farfetch'd.
I like Farfetch'd.
But they're about to do Pokemon trading, which I guess might actually open up a little bit of lucrative opportunities for some people, because I know a couple of people already had some lucrative gains with that by creating new accounts and then using GPS skewing information to catch a bunch of interesting Pokemon and then sell the accounts to people.
Quick aside about that. Niantic are doing a lot of banning lately. So if you're one of those
all
people...
temporary bans. They've only done 512 real bans, and those are for people who have emulated and hacked unavailable Pokemon into their game, which is pretty rare right now.
Yeah.
Like, the world first Mewtwo guy. I caught a Mewtwo in Area 51. It's totally legit, guys. Yeah, no. Fucker, sat and, hooked that shit up to a computer.
Or the guy in Ohio with the Articuno.
He actually got that one legitimately, but they still took it away from him.
Well, it wasn't quite legit. It wasn't supposed to be out yet, but for some reason it was. It was visible for certain people.
Surprisingly, only one person can catch them as well. Not one person ever can catch each legendary Pokemon. No, that would be insane.
It has a respawn time, like a rare spawn in WoW or something. Right?
Yeah. First person to tab it. Oh, you gotta fight the Articuno.
All right.
Gets away, tough shit.
Ooh. I don't want to find a legendary because I'll be so fucking.
I will flip my shit. I'll be like, God damn it! All right, you know what? All right, let's see. I've seen 4 Onyx now. 4. You know how many I've caught? 0. You know how pissed off I get every time I see an Onyx now? I'm just like, you motherfucker, you get in the goddamn great ball. You get in the goddamn great ball. You get in there now. I need you, man. I need you. And then it's always like I'm a rock snake and suck my dick. Gone. Fucker.
Put that on a bumper sticker. I'm a rock snake and suck my dick. I don't know. I guess we're starting to digress a little bit here. I guess my final thoughts are Pokemon Go. Nice effort so far. Has a lot of room to improve. I would like to see it almost to the standard of the 3DS games. It's getting there. It should get there eventually. Or at least close enough for my liking. What about you? You already like the game, so...
I like the game, and it's just getting better and better. The only thing I don't like is if I'm traveling in a car, and I get to where I'm going, and I get out, and I try to catch Pokemon, and it's all, the first Pokemon, every time, it's no, fuck you, you're obviously cheating! They need to figure that shit out. Honestly, my guy's, sprinting 80 miles an hour down a road, I'm probably in a car, not cheating. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like Niantic, there's ways to find this. There's ways and means. Just get your shit together, motherfuckers.
I guess that's it for now. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't, thumbs down and shit talk in the comments. Have a good one.